Hi there, it's Sue. How are you today? I thought we'd get some cards and see what's coming today, what the energy is about today, what you need to hear. You know, whatever it is. Let's. Oh my goodness! I think on the floor. These cards love to just throw themselves out there. Beautiful. We have some beautiful cards, beautiful celebration cards. Nice. Today's a good day. Energy-wise, it feels like a good day. I haven't woken up feeling heavy or anything. I do feel sort of the collective energy quite easily in my body, and I do feel that. Again, jumped out. Four of Swords. Nice. I do sort of feel when there's outside energy that's around. Some of that can be planetary, some of it can be just the collective, you know, the consciousness of the world. It can be Mother Earth's heartbeat that's jumping around. Just depends. Shooting out the King of Cups. If you're a water sign man, pay attention. This is for you. You've actually, it can be our masculine as well. It can be our masculine emotional side if you're not a water sign person. Let's have a look, get a little bit more. Thank you. The Knight of Wands. In the tarot, this would be the fire horse energy that's sitting in this year. So interesting that that's here. We'll have a little look. Beautiful. Ace of Wands as well. Okay. She got really lovely cards. First card out, Six of Wands, beautiful celebration card, victory card, showing me that, you know, you are actually achieving at work. If you've recently applied for a new job or a new position or a different company or something, the Six of Wands is a beautiful card to confirm that that position is coming your way. So for you today, if you're waiting to hear for something in that line of work, or it tends to just sit in, I feel it's sitting in the work realm today. If you have advertised, or you have not advertised, if you have applied and you have just put it out there that you want something different, or want a bit of a promotion or a bit of a sidestep, a bit of acknowledgement, 100% it is coming. Don't forget to actually, you know, back yourself 100%, because there's a few out here that are not backing themselves. They want change, but not prepared to step into it. So I can just feel that. I want you to pursue. You know, pursue is a word that wants to drop into my head. So let's pursue what you want in your life rather than waiting for it to come to you. But definitely with the Six of Wands sitting here, if you have applied, there is something coming your way that will just, you know, be celebrated and actually shows your abilities. It helps. It's a pat on the back, you know, well done, here, have this. It feels like promotion. It feels like sort of sidestep, but up a little bit, like you're climbing the ladder, but it's one stepping stone at a time, rather than jumping up big jumps. We're sort of going across to the side, but up. And to me, that's sort of, it's putting you where you're heading, in the direction that you're wanting to go. If you are completely changing your role and changing company and going somewhere new, congratulations. Today is a good day to hear about that. It's well deserved. I really want you to give yourself a little bit of recognition and reflection on actually how far you've come within your industry, within yourself personally, because I don't feel like there's enough of that done. Okay, so if you've been a little bit tunnel vision, tunnel minded, you know, I just want that one thing, and been sort of focusing on that, let it go, because it's on its way. Okay, that's exciting. A spontaneous change that is really needed and will be, just validates where you are and where you're going, and it just feels like it's time. You know, it's time for you to be stepping into this role. So I wish you all the best. For some of our water sign men, you know, we've got Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio sitting in this little realm. If you're doing any kind of upskilling within your role, again, it's very, very beneficial for you. It might not be right now, but it's down the track that you'll really get the benefit of that upskill or whatever it is that you're doing. I feel like some people are sitting in, potentially sitting in a bit of courses or just doing a short course or doing something online that is an upskill, and it will be very, very beneficial for you down the track. I also want to talk to you, beautiful water sign men, and this is any of our partners, or any of the masculines sitting in here, whether it's you directly or it is your partner or your significant other, whoever that is. There's a little bit of emotional, for want of a better word, just kind of protecting. I feel like your guard is up a little bit, or those people's guard is up a little bit. They're sort of a little bit emotionally isolating themselves and not sharing actually how they're feeling. They're trying to sort of cope a little bit on their own independently, and I feel like they're sort of like a duck on the water, but their feet are paddling really, 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 really fast. If you have noticed this in your partner, if you've noticed this in yourself, if you are a water sign man or sitting in your masculine energy, if you have noticed that you've just sort of feel like you're paddling around doing it on your own and not quite sure, you don't feel like you're supported. You are supported, but you're not feeling that massive support at the moment. It is temporary, you know, and I want you to let the guard down and talk to somebody about that, because everyone is there to help you and to walk with you. It's just, I feel like you're just sort of, off, you know, trying to protect your own emotional being, and you've got people all around you that want to love and support you. So let the guard down a little bit. If this is your partner or your husband or your significant partner, just touch base with them and just go, hey, are you okay? What's going on? I feel like you got your guard up a little bit, because I really feel they're just trying to be the bigger person, the strong person, and they just don't need to be. It's not a time for that at all. With that conversation comes very spontaneous change. It will change rapidly, which is a good thing. I also feel like there's a bit of daydreaming going on at the moment. I don't know who that's for, but I just feel like I could just sit and stare off into space and actually not get much done at all, to be honest. So if this is you, check it, be accountable for where you wander off. I actually feel like you're actually... I don't know, it's like a void you go into. There's no thinking, no thought process. It's just staring into space is how I feel. Nice place to be, but you can't be there all the time when you're working. So be aware of your daydreaming if that's something that you're doing as well. I do know that there are beautiful opportunities that are coming for all of us today. It is a beautiful day of celebration. It is... it just feels like it's got lightness about it. It's just got a feeling of gentleness, and nothing too harsh is actually coming. It's got beautiful celebration, you know, so celebrating life and celebrating where you're at. So a day of reflection, a day of acknowledgement, but it's also a day of healing. There's beautiful energies within the cards showing me that today could really potentially bring a lot of healing to the inner child and the small person within all of us. You know, we're all there. Everyone's got one. It's just not many of us tap into it. It feels as though today could be quite relevant for any past life trauma or past trauma that you've experienced. So a little bit of healing through that. So if you're doing any kind of work today on any aspect of any, you know, good, bad and ugly back in your childhood, You're going to be really, really successful today. You're making big steps forward. And again, I want you to really, really acknowledge how far you've come and where you're at, because you're doing really, really well. It is not easy. It's just, yeah, keep going. Keep up the good work. It could be a day also of people coming from your past, past friends, past family, just coming back in, connecting back in and touching base with you and re-establishing a new sort of relationship to move forward with. There is nothing bad in today's cards. So if this is a little bit scary for you with this coming through, it will be a lot easier than you anticipate. I just feel like in my mind I've got this vision of what it's going to be like, and it's not how things separated. It is different to that. So if you've got a friend or a family member coming back in wanting to touch base, I would encourage you to step into that, because it will be worth it. You'll be able to put it to peace and move forward and start building a new relationship and new journey forward. And it's not there in stone, and it's not in front of you. You don't know what that looks like, and there's probably a bit of fear around the hurt and stuff from before, but it will be okay. You just have to sort of make the choice to be the bigger person and let it go where it needs to go. I feel like people who do have these loved ones or past friends coming back in that have had a bit of trauma there from whatever happened in the past, I feel like they've learnt their lesson, and you yourself have actually grown significantly from that. I do feel that guard is up, but it will be okay. Just drop the guard and welcome it. It's bringing love, joy, happiness. It's bringing clarity around what it was that unfolded back there, so you can actually move forward. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. And it's a really good day. Catch up with friends, text your friends and say, hey, let's go for a quick drink after work, or let's catch up for coffee on the weekend or something. Just message your friends and your family that you haven't seen for a little bit. Today's that kind of day. It's just got a nice upbeat energy to it. Get a bit social amongst it. If you're being a bit of a hermit and not getting out and about, today is your perfect day. Go for a walk. Like, seriously, get outside if the weather's permitting, and just soak up the energy of the day, because it has this beautiful abundance and this beautiful energy that is there lifting everybody's spirit. It's a beautiful thing. I'm going to pull a oracle card from the Gratitude Oracle. Again, this is Angela Hartfield. I actually have a few of her decks. I never realized until, starting to pull out a few and see what's in there. And she has beautiful, beautiful artwork on her decks. I love to work with the symbols. I'm a very symbolic reader, and she just brings this in beautifully. Stunning. Seek. Look at that. Like, it's just a stunning card. The owl is really precious to me. I have the owl as a spirit animal, as one of my guides. It is, we actually have one that lives across in the park from here, that at night time I hear make hooting and carrying on. I've seen it a couple of times during the day, but only very briefly. But this is a beautiful card. Seek. Today's about seeking friendships, seeking what makes you happy, seeking, everything that lights your soul. It's just a beautiful card. It's having that childlike energy and allowing it to, to just go out there and find your way amongst everything. It is a beautiful card. Owls are about wisdom. You have so much wisdom within you that share your knowledge, share your love, your passion, your purpose, share it. I have had the owl show up when I was doing my shamanic teaching to facilitate, teaching the course. And the owl showed up as a beautiful white owl sitting on a stag, big stag with these big horns, sitting up on the stag's like antlers is the word I'm looking for, not horns. And so since then it's been that one across the road showed up, and every time I'm doing anything, creating a space at the moment outside for shamanic teaching, and every time we go out there and do stuff, that night I'll hear the owl just across the road, sort of almost confirming that I'm on the right track, and it's a really beautiful thing. Really check into all the animals, find out what your totem animal is, or what's something that you see consistently, and tap into that, because it's definitely worth it. The second card out is called Understanding. To me, I look at this and it's that contemplation. It's actually, if you've got loved ones coming back in today, like we talked about, this is allowing yourself to understand their perspective of what went on or what happened in their world, because it will really help with your growth and your, just you transforming and changing. This is a beautiful card again. There's so much. Very much dragonfly energy sitting here too. So when I tap into dragonfly energy, I feel like we're talking spirit world, loved ones in spirit. It's pretty intense. If I'm looking here, just right here, there's a little face that pops out of this wing, and this is where I went for the dragonfly symbology. Very much, loved ones in spirit, family, friends, whoever it is, we've all got somebody up there. If you haven't got someone up there, you're very, very privileged, but we all have somebody. And I just want you to know that today, more than ever, they're close at hand, they're close by. Fill your cup and talk to your family, fill your cup. To me, friends are family as well. So fill your cup and talk to your friends and family that are in spirit, because they're very close. They're always listening, and it just feels like a beautiful day where the veil is quite thin and they're available to us, which is, it's special. Allow whatever emotions need to come and flow, allow it to flow. All right? But talk to them. They want you to talk to them. Hey, it's me. I love you. I need your help. I miss you. Whatever you need to say to them, make peace with them. It feeds your soul. And today has just got this most beautiful energy in the world today. I'm going to leave it there. I hope you've had a beautiful reading experience, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. Bye.